you all dolled up for a day watching Judge Rinder on the sofa?
Can't keep me prisoner any longer. I'm losing my mind.
Could you be any more dramatic?
I'm serious. Let me out, you tyrant.
You'll be begging me to let you back in if Gary claps eyes on you.
I'm not scared of him.
And Craig. Oh, look at you all dressed up.
Who's the lucky bloke?
None of your business.
Fair dues. Right, I'm off.
No, you're not.
Mary, will you help me convince her to let me out of the house?
I'm sure you will do what you like with little regard for others. Like mother, like son.
Burn.
Come on, Mary. I didn't tell you about Todd because I was worried about him.
It's true, she was. And I am a bit of a hot mess sometimes.
I said I'm sorry.
Well, I would have accepted that from others, but you are my BFF and I expected more.
How about I take you for a drink later?
Well, George might whisk me off my feet on a fantastic date, but if he doesn't, I'll be there.
Right, that's me off and all.
Look, Sean will be back later. He's bringing Dylan, so there's 2 ready-made companions for you.
I can't wait that long. I feel like the walls are closing in on me. I'm a butterfly, Mum. I need to spread my wings and fly.
Fly where?
I don't know. The cabin? Roy's?
Do you really think people will be pleased to see you?
Of course. I'm delightful.
I'm not joking.
Oh, you worried about me?
Against my better judgment.
Relax, Mother dearest.
So Steve and Tracy en route to Germany. Let's hope they bring Dr. Schmitz back with them.
Oh, he's changed his mind. Thinks he can help Oliver.
No. No, he's standing firm, but we thought if Steve saw him in person, you know, he might be able to convince him.
And if he can't?
I don't know. You know, we need someone in Oliver's corner, someone who thinks he's worth fighting for.
Of course he is.
Yeah, well, I hope the judge sees it like that. If Steve and Tracy come back empty-handed, don't know what Leanne will do.
You look like you need one of my spag bowls and a night off.
Fine. Fine, it's Leanne who needs looking after.
You both do. To make sure you've got your own masks on before helping others.
Who are you, the Dalai Lama?
I'm serious. I know you're worried about your boy. I'm worried about mine.
I'll go to the hospital, meet Oliver's guardian, and then I'm going to see Sam later, so...
Well, I'm really looking forward to meeting him properly. I mean, this fundraising idea is so lovely of him. He must be a right selfless little lad.
He's great. You'll love him, Mum.
I already do. Just hope he likes me. Anyway, I've done a big shop, and I bought some cake and some fizzy pop and some cheese straws, because Max and Lily love a cheese straw.
Tasha's coming.
Right?
She wants to help.
We don't need her.
Oh, come on, play fair. I don't need anyone else making this any more stressful, so...
Who else is?
No one. No one. Turn of phrase, isn't it? You know, but, Leanne won't be happy when she realises Sam's about.
We're raising money for Oliver. Surely Leanne can see that he's a good kid.
It's not that simple, though, is it, Mum?
Sam just wants to do something nice. Leanne can't have a problem with that.
Yeah, I appreciate you thinking of me. Yeah, I agree. It's a great opportunity. I will think about it. All right. Thank you very much. All right, bye-bye.
What will you think about?
Oh, the Archdeacon's job. The interview's tomorrow.
I thought you were going for it.
I don't know. I just feel a bit up in the air now.
You were all for this job before. What's happened?
What are you getting angry for?
Because I know what the answer is. Your head's all over the place because he's back.
Oh, for the last time, I don't care about Todd.
What, so you're not turning down the Archdeacon job so you can plan to run off into the sunset with him?
Have you seen the sunsets around here? It's hardly the Maldives.
Look, I'm being serious.
Yeah, well, there's no need to be. I don't want Todd. I want you. I love you. As for the job, it's just... I don't think it's right for me.
Yeah, but they obviously think you'll smash it, yeah? So you should just go for it. Look, while you have a think, I'll go out and get some brekkie. Hey, how about Roy's Avo on toast?
Perfect.
I bet Todd was never this thoughtful.
Good morning, sunshine!
Babies are still asleep, big gob.
Hi, Pot and Kettle. The babies need to get used to noise.
Yeah, well, they will do with you around, won't they? So have you topped up the lecker?
We want fresh air.
It should be enough to last us. If we're careful.
Oh, we're going to be minted soon. With the extra we're bringing in, plus our benefits.
Yeah, well, if you mean we'll be able to afford bog roll and Dev's reduced beans, then yeah, we will.
Wow, check you out, snazzy pants. Anyone would think you were looking forward to going back to work today?
No. I'm going to miss the babies like crazy. I love being with them all the time.
You're a terrible liar. You're not a bad mum if you admit sometimes you feel like running for the hills. Do you know what I think makes a good parent?
Well, as long as you don't say you.
No, I wasn't going to say that, you cheeky mare. I was going to say what I think makes a good parent is one who has a life outside the kids.
I do. Don't I?
Every bit of your energy goes into them little uns. Well, maybe now that you're back at work, you could dial that down to 50% for them, 50 for you.
Maybe like 80-20.
It's a start. And they actually fly?
Yeah, it's just basic chemistry. Sodium bicarbonate and weak acetic acid. Baking soda and vinegar.
Oh, yeah, I use that to clean my U-bend. It fizzes.
Exactly. The fizz is what makes it fly. Simple, but looks pretty cool.
Is, one enough?
Yeah, it's just for demonstrations. Thanks, Mum.
You know, you don't have to stick around if you've got errands to run. Sam will be fine with me.
Oh, I'd like to stay and help. More people, more sales.
You know, I get why Sam wants to help Oliver. I mean, they're practically brothers, aren't they? But what's Oliver to you?
But I'd still like to help. Unless you've got a problem with that.
No. OK, sweetheart. Show me how it works.
Hiya.
So the rumours are true.
You know, wherever I end up in life, nowhere does a bacon barm quite like Roy's. I'm stuffed.
Surprised Nina didn't swap it for vegan bacon.
The horror.
So go on, what are you doing here? Why are you stood there talking to me like I only saw you yesterday? You've been AWOL for like forever.
You pleased to see me then?
No, not really. You want to be my friend and you just disappeared without saying a word. I
know. I'm sorry.
No sarcasm. Wow, you've changed.
I'm sorry. I never got in touch. I'm a rubbish mate.
Yeah, you are a bit.
Well, no offence, but you look exhausted.
Oh, wow, thanks very much. That's a great way to win me over.
Always gorgeous, just, you know, like you could sleep for a week.
I think a night would do the job. I think, there's, a lot going on at the Mo.
You okay?
How long have you got?
My son's seriously ill and they're out there laughing and joking.
Oh.
Dr. Howarth and that Wendy. I've just seen it. I mean, what's so funny?
Okay, look, I'm sure they weren't laughing.
Well, I'm not making it up.
Hello. I'm Wendy. So good to meet you both.
I'm Nick.
Leanne. Oh, are you going to record us?
Oh, I was going to ask if you give your permission for that.
Yeah, of course, whatever you need to do.
OK, so I have been appointed as Oliver's guardian. Now, that means that I represent the rights and interests of Oliver.
Same as us, then.
Well, I am appointed by the court. I'm completely independent, so no ties to the hospital, to you, or to social services. I am strictly for Oliver.
Us too.
This is basically just us having a chat about Oliver. You know, as much as possible, I want to get to know that little boy in there.
Well, he's a great kid. He's outgoing, he's funny, always cracking us up, isn't he?
All the daft things he come out with.
Yeah, but we're not saying that he's not clever because he is. He's really bright. Well, he was until recently.
I'm not testing you.
Yeah, I know
Or
that. But you're here to decide whether he lives or dies. And I've seen you talking with Dr. Howarth and she's already decided that his life isn't worth saving.
I don't make that decision.
I assure you I'm completely independent from the hospital. My sole purpose is to represent his interests.
Yeah, but I saw you gassing with Dr. Howarth. And you say that you want to build up this picture of him, but she doesn't know anything about him apart from his blood type. So what were you talking to her about?
It was just a silly conversation.
Funny though, weren't it? Whatever it was you were talking to her about. I saw you. You were laughing. Don't you think that's inappropriate?
Anyway, have you seen Billy much since you've been back?
Not really. How's you been?
He's all right.
But
Nothing.
your face says otherwise. Look, you know, with all the gossips around here, I'll find out sooner or later, so you might as well spill.
He didn't do too great while you were away, and he struggled, and he started taking stuff.
Drugs?
Still hanging around then?
But if by hanging round you mean if I come home, then yeah.
Why would you come back to a street where no one can't stand the sight of you?
But if no one can't stand the sight of me, then everyone can stand the sight of me. Simple grammar, mate.
Don't patronise me.
I'm not. I'm teaching you. There's a difference.
Maybe you should go.
No. Look, I was living here long before his lot were. And I'll be here long after they've gone and all.
What's that supposed to mean?
Figure it out, if you can.
No one wants you here.
I do.
There's one. Why don't you ask your boyfriend what he thinks?
What's going off here, then?
Why don't you shut it?
Or have I touched the nerve? Go on, Tyson Fury. I can see you want to. Smack me one.
Walk away, Paul, or you can kiss goodbye to your job.
She's bluffing, son. She can't sack you. You're outside. Deck him.
Don't you dare!
Come on, mate. Give you a free one. I blame the parents.
She has tried to make up for it. Look, he said, listen, do not get on the wrong side of shine unless you want to walk around with half your head shaved. And I can't really say anything, because it's not like I haven't done similar in the past. Yeah, but Dave, you were like, how can I say this? You were a bit of a bad lad. Okay, I ain't judging, man. No, because you remind me of me. Yeah, before I got my head down and became the success that you see today. Anyway, see the show, if she doesn't make a habit of it, you'd be fine. It was pretty funny, to be fair. Sounds hilarious, man. This guy, did he find it funny? No. He was acting like a right complete delight. Hi. Didn't think we'd see you again.
I'm not here for a haircut. Wouldn't even trust you to do a short French crop.
All right, what do you want, then?
Well, thanks to you and your stupid wife, I have been rejected from 3 castings.
Sorry. Push you the bonnet.
Well, what else?
I know, I'm sure you're a pleasure to work with.
No, it's good to laugh, isn't it? You know, I wonder if you'll still be laughing when all my followers find out about what happened here.
Followers, listen to this. What, you and your few mates from kindergarten?
More than a few. Yeah. Try 2.8 million. I just need the perfect photo filter. And this place, it's going down.
Oh, come on, you're just being malicious now.
How very perceptive of you. Ciao.
Adios.
Oi, what's that door ever done to you? He wants me to hit him, and I want to hit him. I had him right there, why didn't I just smack him one? Who? Who do you think? Your ex. What's he done? He's winding me up, saying that he's staying around here for good. I'm correcting my grammar.
You want to hit him for correcting your grammar?
I should have knocked his smug face into next week.
Look, if he's trying to wind you up, then you're playing straight into his hands.
What? So I should just let him laugh at me? You know, he thinks he's a cut above. Well, he's not. He's the loser, not me.
Why not just ignore him?
Because he's making me look stupid.
I think you're probably doing that for yourself if you're getting into fights.
All right, Mum.
Look, if Todd really is getting under your skin, then just walk away.
What, and is that the sort of boyfriend you want, is it? Someone that backs down?
I would like the sort of boyfriend who believes me when I tell him there's nothing to worry about. I would like to be in an adult relationship, and right now, it doesn't feel like I am.
This tiny little bug that Oliver had found that I was happy to shove out the window. He wanted to keep it. Doodle bug, he called him. And then when he flew away, he sobbed his little socks off.
Sounds like a very loving little boy.
Yeah, he is. He is. And he always has cuddles for both of us, doesn't he?
I know this must be very difficult for you.
It's just, it came out of nowhere. One day he was this happy little boy. And then the next he started having all these seizures. You've got no idea what this is like.
I'm very grateful you've been so open.
Do you feel like you know him now?
I have a good picture of who Oliver was before he got ill.
No, but that's just it. You don't, dear. You don't. I can tell you stories about him. I can tell you that his favourite colour is green and that his favourite dinner is spaghetti, but you don't know him. And if your mate Dr. Howarth out there has her way, you never will.
Come on, Leanne.
As I said, I don't know Dr. Howarth any better than I know you.
You still wouldn't tell me what you were laughing at, though, would you?
It was just a silly conversation, a polite smile. Please believe me.
Okay, sorry. Sorry. Maybe we should just leave it there.
If that's what you'd like. We can always have another chat when you feel more comfortable. You can get me on my phone, find me in the hospital, whatever you need.
How dare you apologise for me?
No, please, just keep change.
Oh, thanks, Dev. So your kids into space stuff too, then?
No, these are just for me. Well, I suppose we're all kids at heart, really, aren't we?
Absolutely. But, gotta admit, we're in our 30s now.
Please, try 40s.
No way. You don't look a day over 38.
Thank you.
Sodium bicarbonate and acetic acid.
And what's that for someone who only got 2 GCSEs?
Baking soda and vinegar.
Right, wow. Well, you learn something new every day, don't you?
You're wasting your time, you know.
Well, I don't think so. Just 20 quid.
It's obvious why you're here. And you should just throw in the towel. My son's in a happy relationship.
Good for him.
Admit it. You still like him, don't you? Otherwise, why would you be hanging around? Someone should tell you. It reeks of desperation.
Wow, thanks. I've never seen a £50 note before.
Yeah, no, listen. It's money well spent, if you ask me. Got a chemistry lesson as well, didn't I?
Guess what?
What?
That bloke came back, you know, Sean Razord. Turns out he is some big influencer and he's threatening to ruin us.
Now, it'll blow over in a couple of weeks.
Weeks? We can't afford a bad day at the barbers, let alone weeks. I mean, what's Gran gonna say?
No, she'll understand. Look, I'm sorry I can't help, but with Oliver's legal fees and...
Oh, yeah, I'm not asking for anything. Just freaked out a bit, you know. But I'll think of something.
Before you say anything, it's all right.
What is?
Your boyfriend kicking off at me earlier. I'm guessing you're here to apologise for him.
I'm not his mum.
I know. You're much hotter and smarter and you've got a nicer general aroma about you.
I've just come round to ask if we can be civil.
Me and you, of course.
I mean you and Paul. If you're going to be staying around, then, you know, it'd be nice to have a ceasefire.
It's not me shooting. He's the one with the bee in his baseball cap.
He's just worried.
What? You want me to be mates with him? Take him the footy?
Just being civil will do.
Understood. So what about you and me, then? Can we be mates, or will Lover Boy spit his dummy out?
This was pointless.
I'm messing. Look, come back. What happened to your sense of humour?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it ditched me the same time you did.
I'm sorry. Please, can we be all right?
Yeah, that is what I want. It is weird for me, you know, you being back.
Good weird, though, yeah?
Look, Paul isn't the most trusting of people.
Never would have guessed.
He can get angry and wound up, but he's a good bloke. He's an amazing bloke.
So he should be. If he's got you. I know you've had a tough time while I was away. Sarah mentioned the drugs. I'm so sorry.
Paul helped me. And he's been through much worse, so.
I wish I could have been here for you.
But you weren't, were you?
I was trying to protect you. Before I went away, all that stuff with Adam's mum, I was looking after you.
What do you want? Thank you.
Say no.
How dare you? When you left, I was broken.
So what? You despised me for breaking you, but you just hated my guts the whole time.
You have no idea! When you left, I lost the love of my life!
I thought about you every day. If I'd known what you were going through, I wish I could have saved you.
I got through it.
If I could have changed things, if we could have stayed here with you, with Summer, we could have been the perfect family.
Yeah. Well.
We still could be.
What?
I have to spell it out. I want you back.
And we're back to Coronation Street in half an hour.